Hi friends, and welcome back to my crafty space where I share my memory keeping projects and processes with all of you. If this is your first time here, hello and welcome. My name is Crystal and I am so excited that you are here. Today we are working on the story or the stamping week projects. Today is the second day. With this project, I do have a few things already done. So yesterday I showed you guys how I stamped out this title. The background is coming later. I just had to do that, I had to film that one first because I knew I wanted it to go on this card. So today we are working with the theme of prompts. And what I am doing is using my watch story stamp to create an entire spread using stamps and photos. So today I will be taking the stamp set out and using a few other products here to create journaling cards with prompts on them for this project. So what I will do is stick you guys on fast forward and get to work on this, and then we'll come back at the end and close you guys out. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is pull out my stamp set, and I am going to take 2 stamps off of the set. I will pull it up closer to the camera so you guys can see what I'm working with. The first one says this episode, and the second one says story. So my idea for these prompt cards was to put the sentiment, this story, on the cards. So what I need to do is to cut apart the stamp that says this episode. So I'm using precision scissors to just get in between the grooves to cut those stamps apart. It does not damage the stamp, so I can still put it back together and have it say this episode. I can also now have it say, stamp only the word this and only the word episode. So who knows, maybe I'll need the only episode stamp for something later down the line. But for now, I'm just wanting to use the word this and story. So now I have those both on stamp blocks, which if you've never used these clear polymer stamps before, when you purchase these kinds of stamps, you have to have a stamp block or some kind of flat surface in order to adhere or stick those stamps to it to use them on your projects. Allie's her inks. Allie's inks come with a very flat cover on them, and you can use that as your stamp block. Some of the other ones don't. I could use that scrapbook.com one right there that you see upside down. That could be my block. But I also really like having the different sizes. So I have the it's a 1-inch circle from scrapbook.com, and I also have this one that I'm using is a 1-inch by 1.5-inch rectangle. I actually have them in a lot of different sizes just because I like my stamp to be almost the size of the block. It just gives me a little bit more control over my pressure and over my placement. So what I'm doing right now is setting this up assembly style. So I stamped the first one with both this and story just to make sure my placement was good. And then I went through and stamped story on all of them. And then now I'm going through and doing this on all of them. So I am going to stamp out this last one right here. Then I will lay them all out so you guys can see all 5 prompt cards, and that will do it. All right, you guys, there we go. So we've got our prompt cards all done with this story at the top. And what I plan to do is to stamp a number in each of these to number them 1 through 5, which that will be tomorrow since tomorrow's prompt is numbers. And then I will use my typewriter to type the stories on each card. So this turned out really great. I am, super happy with it. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty videos. Until next time, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye now.